Base heads, yeah, man. What we doing next? Well, I think what I'm gonna do is this right here. I'm gonna try some more of this flea market stuff. Yeah, good old 20-year-old flea market junk. So, yep, this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use these two boxes right here. I don't know if I'm gonna use this flea market one or this flea market one, but the idea is to use the 210 Q-bomb boxes with the ports firing that way, which that's the direction they're in. This is going to be my living room system for. I'm going to have this in my living room hooked up to a 10,000 watt Tech Pro system. Yeah. And it's extremely loud. So, I mean, really, really, really loud. All right, so I think my idea, which I've already, while everybody else is sleeping, I'm creeping. Guys, while most people's in the bed and not doing or just fucking off or whatever, like I said, I don't. My YouTube is not new. That's why I can say what I want to say, because it's not monetized. It'll never be monetized. I wouldn't care if I had 500 million subscribers or zero. I do this to prove a point. Real good at proving stuff. Might need to change my name. I'm gonna take these two Q-bomb boxes. You know, I'm broke motherfucker. I have to buy this cheap shit. I'm buying this to show you that you can do this on a budget. I'm not even going to shit you at all. I'm not even playing that little shit over there in the corner that I just got done with from my bedroom. It's louder than most people's shit that's went somewhere to a stereo shop and spent thousands and thousands of dollars. This shit's louder. How do I know? Because I worked at a stereo shop. My buddy owned two of them. So I know. And I'm talking about today and shit from a long time ago. That right there is pretty much loud as most guys that's going to spend $3 or $4 today. This will kick its ass. So I'm going to build this one to kick this one's ass. Yeah, I'm with this right here. This old flea market stuff. I'm going to keep saying this shit. If you don't like it, man, or gals, whatever, girl, guys, whatever you want to call yourself these days, just move on. But if you want to laugh a little bit, you like the sarcasm, you want me to prove that this shit's cool and it'll get down, stick with this and you'll see what I'm doing. I hope you're learning something. That's the main goal, is I hope you learn something. Now, you know, it used to be forums that everybody gets on. Now I'm starting to see some shit that's really getting stupid, where these guys are doing podcasts and shit. And I watched one a while ago and I was sitting there laughing. Evidently, the China market, this guy I know that, you know, knows the people in China, he must be hurting these people's pocketbooks, because now they're going, we'll see what guys are trying to do now, as they're trying to bring out amplifiers that say they're 3,000 watts and they're really like 9,000. And what we like to see is a 3,000 watt do 3,001 watts, you know, getting what you pay for. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is why I'm smarter than these people. I'm like, they need to play back what the fuck they just said, how damn ignorant that sounds. If I give you a 3,000 watt amplifier that does 5,000 for $1,500 cheaper, why in the fuck would you want one more watt and have to spend $1,500 more? That is the stupidity that I'm talking about. And these guys are on a podcast talking about this shit. This is why I said when you got dumb people training other people, you create a whole nother level of dumb. I'm talking on a stupid high level. So that's the new thing now is, well, these guys are getting stuff in China and yeah, it's hurting your damn pocketbook, ain't it? Because we're not trying to butt hurt, stick it in dry. You know, at least I'll give you a little bit of damn duck sauce to rub on your butthole or some hot mustard. It'd come in the amp box. And then you can eat a fortune cookie on top of that. Let's get back to this now that I've been sarcastic and made fun of them dumbasses. I'm going to keep making fun of them. Because like I told you, they can't whoop my ass anyway. And I wouldn't even attempt that no how. Because like I said, I don't ride around plain Jane, if you know what I'm saying. So, here we go. What's Nolan going to do next? Well, here's what we're going to do. You buy these little pods right there for next to nothing. Okay? Now I'm going to put Performance Technique, Flea Market junk. Them 5 1/4s are going to go right in there, and that one's going to go right there, and them tweeters are going to go right there. And then you're going to say, well, damn, man, you going to leave them shitty looking speaker terminals on the front? No. Well, they're going to stay there. I'm going to use them as an input, or actually an output, to a speaker. You're going to say, well, how are you going to do that, man? I'm going to go like that, right there. Let me wedge a little bit so it'll stay till I get it done. I'm going to do it like that. But I might bring it up some. I might turn them a certain way. I've not decided what I want to do with that yet. But you'll see, I'm going to have it surround sound. Or I might do it like this. I've thought a bunch of guys, I sit around and think up stuff all the time. So I could do it like this right here. Oh, yeah. And then do this one right here. And let me tell you how easy this is. Because I want you to learn something. You see how cool that shit's going to be? I can even spin the back ones. All you got to do is get a hole saw, which is what them hole saws I showed you on the other videos. I'm going to punch a hole in that, punch a hole in that. I'm going to use that the speaker lead on the side of the box. I'm going to use that to feed these speakers. That way I ain't got to cut a hole in there if I don't want to. And it'll cover it up. I'll seal the edges from the inside with some of that Kraken. Perseus, great Perseus. You know, he killed the Kraken. That Kraken's going to do good on the inside of that because it's just a sealer. It's not glue. I'm going to put the tweeters for Performance Technique in these holes right here and the 5 1/4s. And remember, I got four tweeters and 4 5 1/4s. Then I'm going to run this Performance Technique badass sub amp that you saw. This is a sound quality amp to a sound quality sub. Or I can run it to this other Flea Market sub, whichever one I want to do. And then I'm going to put the other Performance Technique 4 channel on those. Alright. Then I'm going to, I don't know, I might have to figure out something with the radio. I got to, there's a lot of stuff I got to figure out still, but this will be the next thing right here. And I'm going to show your asses. Everybody's going to get to see it. I'm going to spin the phone around so you can get to see it. For the doubters, you're going to be eating that crow and eating wieners. That's what you're going to be doing. And for the people that stand behind me and pay attention, you're going to love this shit when I'm done with it. It's going to be cool. And yeah, it's going to run a CD player. I'm going to run a CD player, a 20-year-old CD player. That's what we're going to run. Yep. Everything performance technique. Everything. The only thing won't be performance technique will be the power supply. Unfortunately, they didn't make one. So that's what we're going to do, guys and girls and morons. I'm going to start saying that. Guys, girls, and morons. That's what we're going to do. My son, I'm going to pick him up tomorrow in the morning so we can get... Yeah, we got some cool shit that's... I don't just sit on my ass. I help my buddies out that are well known, and he's gonna do some cool shit just like me. We think so much alike that it's unbelievable. But to be honest with you, he just don't talk like me. But our thinkers are really close. No shit. Because when we started talking about this shit, not this, something that he's doing, I was like, hell yeah, I was doing the same shit in that Mustang. So, I've got to go do some errand running tomorrow to get that ready for him. That's amazing that you can do things 4 hours apart. And I'm doing something down here that needs to be done up there, but the stuff is down here that's got to go there. And that's how it works. And that's where that sign's going to be going real soon. I'm just telling you, just watch and see. And I'm not going to have I'm not going to have nowhere close to the money that these other guys are running. Not even close. I bet you they got more money in their amplifiers than I got in the entire car and system when I'm done with it. And like I've always said, when you build a car system, and I've told this to my son at an early age, start out with your electrical first. Okay? That's why this car's not done. I'm starting the right way. Now in the home, I already know what kind of power I'm going to need. But in a car, you got to have your shit together, and power is number one in any kind of system. Power. It takes power to make power. So I wanted to share this with you. This will be the next thing. I'll have this done, I don't know, a couple days or something. Just depends. It's Father's Day weekend coming up, so I need to spend some time with my dad and let my son do his thing, because I'm his daddy. All right. You guys have a good day, and this will be the next deal. Just wish me luck on this flea market stuff. You guys take care and have a great day. See you. Oh, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And for the ones that don't know who their daddy is, go smack your mama. And for the ones that's lost their dad or whatever, accident, drugs, whatever, spend some time with some kids or something that don't have any daddies around. Y'all can, reminisce or something, or freaking, not reminisce over bad stuff, but be a leader. You guys take care. See you.